It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, it'll be interesting to see where they take the game plan tonight. Offensively, do they rely on one or two guys to carry the load, or do they spread the wealth? We'll see. Man, we are in for a treat. Two incredible front courts in this one, Shaq. Talented and highly skilled.
You know, it used to be only a few forwards that could step out and torch you from deep. Now, that's the key role to a lot of teams.
You know what? The amount of mobility.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans...
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews, and it's Lopez in at center. And for Los Angeles, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the small forward position. These guys have known each other, Clark, for a long time. There should be very few surprises tonight.
I agree with you, Kevin. Two veteran teams here, and that means that execution becomes the driving force in success.
Now here's James. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
James, the bounce pass. Here's Davis. Lopez with the block, but he stays with it. Tries again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line. Well, the Bucks on offense look to swing things around and pick up the tempo as much as they can.
Well, you know, this team was second in the league in pace. Want to get the ball down the floor and get an easy three or a transition chance. That was their game plan. This approach had them as the fourth best offense in the league last year.
Count it, good.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
No good from Bledsoe.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Outside for Davis. Shoots the three. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Shot to stop the run. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The kick out to LeBron. It's hauled in by Giannis.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Trying to get open is Kuzma. Rondo can't get it to go. Here's Matthews. Great tee that time from Green.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now, here's Kuzma. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Unloads from 13. Here's Davis, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe. Another shot, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He is actually 2 hands full inside, and Lopez more than happy to take the trip to the line. You know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his 2nd season as a pro. That's a remarkable, remarkable run.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
Bledsoe with it, picked up by Davis, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. And Giannis gets it to go.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Outside Rondo. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. A free throw drops for Rondo.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West? And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
And the Bucks making a change here. Rodriguez is checked in. Here's LeBron. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
Bucks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Matthews, no good. The Lakers trail. The drive by James, and that's off the glass and in. He's got 6.
You know, because James is such a consistent, confident shooter from the mid-range, you just can't afford to let him get comfortable.
And stolen by Kuzma. Green against Lopez. Stolen by Middleton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Here's James. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And so Milwaukee, again, turning it over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And Los Angeles guys shooting just about an even 40% to start. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Rondo. They get a hand on it. Kicks to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Cousins. On deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Matthews. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Matthews has got his 2nd basket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know, one of the things you love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, you know, the Bucks can be a real force on defense. We're the top-rated defense last season in the league and #1 in rebounding and challenging shooters as well.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Hill, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Here's Kuzma. And the rejection by Giannis. And there's the pass to Rodriguez. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead. And Clark, the length and size of the Bucks, a big part of their defensive success.
Well, I agree. I mean, versatile defenders across the board for the Bucks. They can handle switches and pick and rolls comfortably. Makes for a very strong defensive force no matter who's on the floor for this team.
And Kuzma slams it in.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Middleton for 3 gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The Lakers making a switch here. Cook's checked in. On the wing, James. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Lakers get called for the foul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. To the middle, here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Antetokounmpo passes to Hill. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop.
Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Cook, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Bucks leading by 8. Lopez left side. Outside Hill. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Rodriguez kicks to Hill. Back to Rodriguez. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rodriguez has got 10.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to McGee. Rodriguez against Caldwell Pope. Kuzma left side. And the rejection by Giannis. Fast break, Milwaukee. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 11. The 3 from LeBron. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Cook kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to McGee. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. Troy Daniels comes in for Caldwell Pope.
Perfect shooting form from K-Squared, Kyle Korver. Man, is he a laser. Quick release and always gets himself squared up for the look.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 17. Here's McGee. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Hill. The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Rodriguez. He's got 10. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bucks lead by 13. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late-game situations.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Ilyasova out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Hill. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And there's the foul that goes on Ilyasova. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee on D. McGee dishes to Bradley. Cook, the pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Bledsoe, and that one goes long. Lakers trailed by 11. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Matthews, he's checked in for George Hill. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Lakers now, and McGee kicks to Bradley. Matthews with the steal. Lopez finds Korver. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 13. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. Poked away, stolen by Bledsoe. For the finish, and it's Matthews with the jam.
And, you know, it's hard to keep pace with Matthews, especially in transition because he's got such speed.
The Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Outside, Davis passes it to Daniels. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Mark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much. And a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Cook, and it's McGee with the jam.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Here's Lopez. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 16. In the corner, Daniels. Dishes to Davis. No one near him. And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Davis.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
There's the pass to Ilyasova. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Bledsoe taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Matthews dishes to Bledsoe. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Rondo can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 14. Ilyasova passes to Bledsoe. And here's Matthews from the arc. They get the rebound. Lopez finds Korver. Davis against Ilyasova. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Ilyasova's got his second basket of the night.
Big men often are unaccustomed to closing out that far, but you can't leave Ilyasova.
The shot's good from McGee.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Bledsoe. Second chance shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
Well, you think about Ilyasova's lethal jump shot. It makes him a valuable player because he can stretch the floor.
And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Green in for Bradley. Pass to Daniels. Back to Rondo. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Rondo's got 5.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The kick out to Matthews. And Cousins comes over to help. Back to Matthews. To the paint. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Boy, I like the heart that Ilyasova displays when he's playing. Just terrific. Love watching him mix it up on the glass with those long arms of his.
Rondo against Bledsoe. Baseline try. Second shot opportunity, and no problem from Cousins as he finishes at the rim.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Bucks leading by 15. And Matthews kicks to Corbin. Here's Lopez. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Greg, you've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Ilyasova. And Middleton subbed in for Kyle Korver.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And you look at Danny Green's play at both ends. Hard to believe the Spurs gave him up.
I mean, over 40% from long range, locked down defensively. Not a lot of flash, but plenty of substance to his game. And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
James checked in for the Lakers. The Bucks also with the sub. Rodriguez is checked in.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
George Hill's checked in for Matthews. Right side, Antetokounmpo shoots over Kuzma. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Hill.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
The drive by LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
It's good. Hill's got 4 this quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here's Rondo. He has 7. No good on that one. Good D by Giannis. Bucks leading by 23. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
But, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
The efficiency of Giannis, Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we've got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Rajon Rondo. The shot by Rodriguez, no good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Hill dishes to Lopez. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists here tonight.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
James, the pass to Cousins. From 18 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. 23 points for LeBron.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Lopez kicks to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Lakers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Cook dishes to Cousins. Kuzma kicks to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
Nice D from Cousins.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look buries the long-range jumper. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far. Pass to Rodriguez. And the rejection by Cousins.
When he puts everything he has into his defense, Cousins can be a force. Big, strong, and smart. Of course, he's going to block his share of shots when he's committed.
Bradley's checked in for Los Angeles. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Feeds to LeBron. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. For 3, Middleton. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Rodriguez has got his 3rd assist on the night. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Milwaukee on top, running away with this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, you know, just try to keep pushing them.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson, it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half? And that's going to do.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Kyle Kuzma is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in at the point. From deep three-point range, and Rodriguez the bucket, the assist from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. Ball's knocked loose. Rodriguez passes to Matthews, and he gets it to go. Matthews has got 8 points.
Matthews strong and confident. Able to finish through. Tough defense there.
Down low, here's Kuzma. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo, no good. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Kuzma outside. To the inside. Here's Rondo. Lays it up and banks it in. Rondo's got his third bucket of the night.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Inside, here's James, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Bledsoe, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You know, Bledsoe is not a big guy, but he's got big boy strength. He's a powerful combo guard and can convert through contact.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Clark, you played the traditional power forward position in the NBA years you had back in the 80s at such a high level. Who's doing that right now?
I'll tell you what, the power forward position has changed so much, Kevin. These 4 men now are not really the enforcing type physical guys that we saw in the 80s and even 90s. They're agile, they're rim protectors, they're shot makers from deep, and guys like Anthony Davis and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, Anthony Davis goes to the top of my list in today's game.
Blake Griffin, another one with Detroit.
Yeah, good call. You know, in just his first season with Milwaukee, a huge success for Coach Budenholzer. I mean, came in and led the team to the top seed in the East, gave the franchise a huge boost, and I think they found their leader for the next several years.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Rondo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Clark for the Bucks. The players said Budenholzer instilled a sense of confidence in the team.
And you know what? Sometimes you have a coaching change, and that injection of a different type of approach and a change in culture can make a big difference. Coach Budenholzer has always shown the ability to get the most out of his roster and shows you what a difference a coach can make.
And that one, good.
Love the toughness of Bledsoe. Outstanding at maintaining his balance, even when you body him up.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Korver in for Chris Middleton. They get it back. Bucks leading by 23. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Here's LeBron, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Ilyasova.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Matthews finds Lopez, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
A legitimate threat to score from the mid-range. Lopez is skilled at cashing in from that area.
Rondo passes to James, and it's sent back by Lopez. And he recovers it, and they're able to recover. Here's Korver. Here's Matthews. Here's Ilyasova, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, the agility that Ilyasova possesses, along with his size, make him a hard cover in the paint.
Daniels, he's checked in for LeBron. And both free throws good for Ilyasova. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work to the middle. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
I'll tell you what, guys, it's a big bonus whenever McGee is scoring like this. Gotta keep feeding the big man when he's rolling.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Count that one. 14 points for Eric Bledsoe.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Green kicks to Rondo. Releases. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez outside. Bledsoe for 3. And the dunk by Lopez.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Here's Rondo. Good. Rondo's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Daniels, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Matthews gets it to go.
And Matthews is just vicious on the drive. Solid at sprinting all the way inside for the layup. You don't see guys do that as much. They run into that three-point line. Matthews right to the rack.
Outside for Bledsoe. They get it again. Goes back up. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point.
Bledsoe's a master at taking it to the rack. I mean, his combination of strength and speed, hard to contain. You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. That free throw good from Ilyasova. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. From the wing, here's Lopez. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And that'll be be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And the Lakers with possession here. And the basket is good. To the paint. And Lopez throws it down.
Every so often, Lopez catches fire, and when he does, he's really good at knocking down those shots.
And they double up Cousins. Bradley, no one around him. Good on the triple. Bradley's got 7 points.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And stolen by Ilyasova.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Ilyasova. And Middleton subbed in for Kyle Korver. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Hill. Unloads. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Here's Rodriguez. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Rodriguez has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Milwaukee.
Ball movement is really crucial to this team, and Hill always keeps his head moving, looking for the open teammate.
James finds Bradley. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Shots good by Middleton.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Chalk up 2 there. He's got 8.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And the call will be against George Hill. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. That free throw missing. No good on the second free throw. Milwaukee's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Rodriguez, and too long on the shot. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Cousins, the pass to Bradley. Back to Cousins. Lakers working the ball around now. Drains the three-pointer. Cook's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
For 3. The shot that time, not on target. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Milwaukee on top, opening up a huge gap. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Hill. Wilson out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Brown. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Bucks.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Connaughton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Cousins has got his 6th rebound on the night, and the call will be against George Hill. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more, and that's it. He'll be DQ, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Passes to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Lock at 6. Here's Bradley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Here is Cook. He kicks it to Dudley. 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
Well, Clark, what a year it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo last season. He took everything to the next level from the get-go. He became a top player in the NBA.
And you know what, guys? Early on, you could see it and you could feel it. It was going to be a special year for Giannis because his progression and development, his hunger, his commitment, his work ethic, all of that helped him become the MVP of the league against a pretty competitive field of MVP candidates.
The first one falls. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And so Cook nails both of them. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. LA's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. It's stolen by Hill. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Hill takes no possessions off, man, keeping his arms moving at all times and finding ways to come up with steals. Well done.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Rodriguez is checked in for the Bucks. And the first one at the line is good. 2 shots. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Caldwell Pope outside. The pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Here's Caruso. And it's blocked by Rodriguez. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Lopez is checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The shot's good from McGee.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Wilson. Offensive rebound. Here's Rodriguez. McGee with the block. Caldwell Pope on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. That's now 8 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Shot's good by Wilson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Dudley kicks to Caruso. Tips it up.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Bucks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Brown outside. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
LA has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
Nice job that time by Caldwell Pope, getting it to the right man. Superb at sharing the rock with his teammates.
Rodriguez right side. Jacks up a 3, buries it from 3-point range. Rodriguez has got 24 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
And the Bucks making a change here. Korver's checked in. Caldwell Pope against Brown. Here's Dudley. Lays it up off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The trade, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Wilson inside. He's guarded by Dudley. Brown dishes to Lopez. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
It's stolen by Korver. Now the Bucks moving it up. Korver with the ball.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope for 3. They get it back. Daniels. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. A floater, and it's good on the layup.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now Daniels. He dishes it to McGee. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Daniels from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Back to Connaughton. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. It can't happen.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And they're running. Lets a floater go. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And that one drops.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Well, I tell you what, offensive rebounding is really an important statistic, maybe undervalued a bit, but those extra possessions really do help.
Here's Caruso. Lopez with the block. Korver finds Lopez. McGee on the double team. To the paint, here's Wilson trying to get open as Lopez. The shot's good.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Daniels with it. It's stolen by Korver. Wilson the pass to Korver. From downtown. Bradley's checked in for Troy Daniels. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And that one's good, Caruso. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. Caruso grabs the miss. Lakers shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Bradley can't get it to go. Stolen by McGee. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. McGee's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Knocked loose, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Lakers now. And turnovers have been the issue for them.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. 1:30 left in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Korver kicks to Brown. Hits the three-point bomb.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Bradley, and the layup is good.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Here's Connaughton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
He's feeling it. Avery Bradley again.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Dudley. Here's Bradley. And the shot goes in.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Lopez left side. Shoots over McGee. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.